Hey, best of U.S. agents. This is going to be a regular weekly talk show that I put on about what's going on in my world and how I think I can maybe benefit you in your world. So I'm going to kind of wonder about the things that I'm thinking about and that I think is going to change your life. So stay with this video. By the end of the video, you're going to have some insights into what's happening in the real estate world. Got a couple things going on that are kind of exciting. I was invited to do my first podcast with Dr. Hank yesterday, and it was about a 40-minute show, and I'm anxious to see what kind of exposure that gives me and helps me promote my YouTube channel. And again, it's all in an effort to share what I've learned and create a tribe called the Best of U.S. Agents, where we work together to survive the change in the world, the real estate world we live in. I had a reflection that I wanted to share with you. Back, I was a financial advisor until 2005. And then I retired and didn't do anything for 10 years and then got into real estate. But I was reflecting back. Someone was challenging me as to what I was saying was going to happen in the real estate industry. And I recalled back in 1997, I had a client come to me and he asked me to act as his stockbroker and purchase him $100,000 worth of stock. It was in one company, and he knew something I didn't know, and he did quite well. But I was elated in that on that $100,000 purchase, I earned a 1.25% commission, which amounted to $1,250, and that was probably the biggest payday that I had had for quite some time on one transaction. That transaction actually took about 10 days to complete because we had to move money from his bank into, I was working for IDS at the time, to the IDS bank in Minneapolis, Minnesota. And it took 10 days for the cash to clear, but because he was an existing client, he actually got confirmation of his stock purchase within about a half hour of time. Now, I'm sharing this with you because I want you to understand how the stock purchase, stock broker industry has changed since 1999. That same stock purchase today would cost him $5. He'd do it through an internet portal like E-Trade or one of the others, and it cost him $5. That's how that industry has changed, and that is probably the most regulated, conservative industry in the world. And I think you can learn something from it by thinking about how the industry we work in is going to change. Is there going to be a $5 commission or transaction fee for buying a house? No, I don't really think so. But I do believe it'll become a 3-click process, much as my Amazon purchase of the ink cartridge for my printer was. I think the data will become so available that there will be some company, whether it's Zillow, whether it's Keller Williams, whether it's Amazon, whether it's Dean Witter, I don't know. But somebody's going to gather all the data that is available, and use me as an example. They're going to know my lifestyle, they're going to know my health, they're going to gather all the data that's been accumulated for the past 4 years off of my my Fitbit. They're going to know what my house looks like, how I live. They're going to have all my Facebook data, all my Google data. They're going to know more about, and all my banking data, and they're going to know more about me than I know about myself. And then they're going to have all the data on all the homes that have been purchased or put up for sale in the last decade. So I believe I will be able in 2023 to 2025 to go to a real estate portal and say that Nita and I want to move, we want to downsize, we want to go to, let's just pick a city, Atlanta, Georgia, and this is the price range we're in, this is how many bedrooms, how many baths, now find me a home. And they will search all the homes, they will then send me, and let's say they come up and say, Kerry, these are the 10 best matches. They will send me a catalog of those 10 homes, and I will have, they will present me with a video on the home where they walk me through the home. They'll present me a video on the neighborhood, on the city. It'll all be there, and I'll do it sitting here looking at my computer. I'll then say to them, we like the house, but we want the kitchen cabinets painted something of a hummus. We want light colored countertops, and we want granite. We want a fancier shower and a stone shower, and we want these 4 rooms painted. And that portal will come back to me and say, okay, with those improvements, this is the price on the house. I will then say, okay, contingent upon visiting a house, I will offer this price for the house. And the seller and I will negotiate, and we'll come to an agreement contingent upon me going to Atlanta and looking at the house. And if I agree, I'll sit down at the kitchen table and I'll click bought. And if I finance it, I'll click another click, and then we'll close. And that's going to be the 3 clicks. I believe that's going to happen. What will the agent make? I don't know. I think the agent will also be my home manager. I think he'll say, Kerry and Nita, you need some property and casualty insurance on the house, and here we have searched, and this is the best price, and it's available to you. You're going to need a internet and phone and TV package, if TV's around anymore. And we've searched, and for the neighborhood, here are your choices, and we make your choice on those 3. They're going to offer me, they're going to say, do you have a will? They're going to offer me everything I need to run that house and to run my life, and they're going to gather some reoccurring income streams off of it. So the commission that they take for selling the house is going to be a minor part of the transaction, much as if you deal with a financial advisor today and you want to buy $100,000 worth of Zillow stock, it'll cost you $5, because that's not where they're going to make their money. They're going to make their money on doing financial advice, on helping me get a will, on helping me buy the insurance that I need, long-term care, life insurance, whatever. They're going to have ongoing income streams so that that eat what you kill attitude is no longer a part of the equation. That's what's happening. Another fun thing that's happening is I have a $2 million home for sale. We thought we had it sold. We were supposed to close on the 15th of May. That fell apart. I'm going to show it today to a professional basketball player. I'm pretty excited about it. I'm not going to tell you his name, but he's a name you would recognize. And we're going to see it. Literally got a text from his agent that said, can you show us the house? And if he likes it, can the seller close in 10 days? Cool. We'll see. We'll see. So that's my Wednesday talk. I'm going to try to do this every Wednesday to just give you a flavor of what's going on in my world. I'll continue to put out my training videos of how I'm using social media. I'll continue to have the Best of U.S. Agents email training, and I'm going to ask you also, if you're interested in what I'm doing and how I'm doing it, buy the book. You'll find that also, how to buy that, at bestofusagents.com. I've been communicating with an individual who is reading it. He said he read the first third of it, and as I said, you now know me and my why. Then we go, the second part of it is how I use social media. Parts of it are already antiquated. I finished writing the book last November, and some of it is changed, and that's why you need to watch the videos, because I update that. And then the last part goes into what I was just talking about, how I believe the real estate agent is going to change, how I'm going to position myself to profit off of it, and I want to share that with you. So that's my Wednesday talk. I'm going to try to post it every Wednesday morning, and we'll try to grow together. Okay, let's do it.